So hello and welcome to part 2 of Flirting with Funnels number 5. If you've not seen part 1, you probably want to go and have a look at that. If you're on YouTube, there's a link down below in the descriptions. This is a little bolt-on for part 2, which talks about adding locked pages to your website and a login facility. So if you've got something within your website that you want only people who can log in to see, this is exactly what it's for. And you could actually use this for courses as well. So rather than using the sort of the menu down the side of the page like we've always done before, you could use this more websitey kind of navigation with the nice drop-down list to provide navigation around locked areas, which could be a course or a members area or an information vault, whatever it is you choose to do. Okay, so let me just put on my specs and let's talk about what we're going to do. So we've got the website here at the moment, and what I've done is, let me just pop back here and show you what I've done. I've added 2 more pages, a login page where people will log in, and a members only page, this lock page down here. So they will see that, there's a login page and there's a members only page. However, the members only page is showing and I haven't logged in yet. So the first thing I want to do is make that page only visible to people who are logged in. I want to lock it from public view. And I do that by simply using the padlock feature, just like on the course menus. If you do members only, bosh, it's locked, it will not be visible. And if we refresh the page, oh, I'm logged in as me, aren't I? I'm already logged in. let me do an incognito window and compare the two. There we go, I'm logged out now, and you can see that the members only has disappeared. In the previous video, there's an issue around caching. That's been sorted out now, so that menu is now fully dynamic. You do not have to go back into pages and resave menus or any of that nonsense. If you've got an automatic menu, any changes to pages, the menu, whatever, will be sorted out straight away. So there's the difference. We've now got rid of our members only page. We've got to now log in. So how do we do that? Right, well, let's go back to our login page. And it's available publicly, obviously, so people can log in. I've just set up the page here by default, just put a login header. Actually, I'm just gonna, let's follow the style that we've got on other pages so it doesn't confuse people. Let's just go back and stick it over there. And then I want a login form. In actual fact, what I probably want, so the login form is up here with login. I probably want this to be a 2-column container. So let's just grab that, cut that, and paste that. I forgot to move the mic over closer. You might be able to hear me now. Let's paste that in there and get rid of that. And then over here we can put in a login element, which is way down here, login, which lets people log in. Alrighty, so we can now edit that, change that to black because that looks better. Actually, no, we're going to go with the brown, aren't we? And the Oswald. Whoop, make that a bit bigger. There we go. Now, where do they go after logging in? This link at the top here. After they log in, where do they go? Well, I want them to go to the members only page. Save. Bosh, done. Save. The button is not right. Let's just get that to what we have before. So I think we had that, and then we had a rollover color of, I think it was that one. That will do. And borders are actually made black. I didn't have a shadow or a glow, by which I mean this thing here. I don't want any of that, but I do want the push in so it clicks when people click on it on the screen. Let's make it a bit wider. Fill the screen. Right, that's that. Let's quickly check on the tablet. Fine. Mobile. I think we'll just move that down a bit. It's probably a bit big, that, isn't it, really? I mean, it's, let's just get that container. Oh, that is right at the top there. That's fine. We'll leave that like that. We'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. And then the button, we'll make button width. Wash. And that's our login page done. Simple as that. The members only one, I'm not going to worry about putting stuff on there. It's basically the members page, and you have as many of them as you want with your course or your members content or whatever you want to lock away. Right, so let's go to our preview. I'm logged in at the moment, so if I go to the login page, it's actually superfluous because I'm logged in. If I go to my incognito I've got the login. I haven't got the members only because it's locked, but I can now log in and I can put in my, does it remember the right details? No, hang on. I haven't got access to my own funnel. Right, let's do that. Let's go back to here. So back to my funnel manager. Let's give myself access so at least I can test this. Member access, add access for someone. This is all covered in the course. If you look at the online course tutorials or the bootcamp at t4s.site/bootcamp, these are all covered. I'm going to quickly manual and click add. Pop. Thank you. Right. Copy, incognito, paste, and we'll try again. So login. Login address, that is it the right password? It is, and it redirects to the members page as I told it. Super. Now, what's missing in all of that? If I go in again, new browser, I'm not logged in. Oh, it's remembered me, has it? Blast you. Let's use a different brand new browser. Let me just go over here. Right, so let's go to here. I'm definitely not logged in. That's fine. Okay, so that's all good and dandy. However, once I'm logged in, the problem is that the login menu still stays there, which is wrong because they're logged in. It's going to confuse people completely, like me at the moment. So what do? Very, very simple. On your funnel manager, go to your login page. Page details. Remember, on page details you can set your navigation label optionally, so it overwrites the page title, which you can keep for SEO, so social sharing and so on. But there's a tick box right in the middle here, hide when logged in, which remarkably hides the page when you're logged in. And being a dynamic menu, let's go back to here and refresh. Cool. So we log in, it disappears. So when we're logged out, oh, we got members only there. Oh, we're logged in because I logged in, didn't I? Let's. I think because I'm logged in now. I'm always confused. Yeah, I'm still. Just remember, I'm logged in even though I'm in incognito. So incognito, yeah, trust that. Careful what you search for. But the point is that when you're logged in, you'll get members only, and when you're logged out, let's just quickly log out. Alright, I'm now logged out. Members only goes and login is there, which is right. So login, prompt to login. Go to the login page, login, tick. Thank you very much. Logged in, members only. Menu updates itself all nice and dynamically. That's it. That's how you can secure pages. Now, if you want to do a registration page, let's just perhaps finish that off as well. Have you remembered I'm logged in now? Yes, thank you very much. Let's have a register page. So what I'm going to do is duplicate that login page and call it register. Registration page. That's all fine. Hide when logged in. Tick. You will want to hide when logged in below. Bosh. So tick that. When we logged in, you can no longer register, obviously. And because I'm OCD, or certainly somewhere on the spectrum, there's a missing bracket there, which I will put in, please. Right, so this is a new page. It's register. I want it on the menu. So I tick there. Boop. It's now going to appear on the menu. It's obviously public, and if I look at my website, I'm logged in, therefore it doesn't show it to me. Let's test our incognito. Yes, it should be logged in. Yeah, private browsing. But if we log out and refresh, we've now got login and register. Cool. So let's log in again. Pop. Go back in. The register page, well, what do we want to do? Well, first of all, we've got it so it's going to be hidden when you logged in, that tick box, but we need to actually have a registration form. Now you could set up a payment button here and add them to this funnel, just like you do with a course. See the T4S.site/bootcamp for the courses and T4S.site/tutorial for the tutorials, and you can set it up so that they buy access to becoming a member, like you would probably on a course, or it could be free. So the very least you're doing is perhaps adding them to an email list and give them something special as a reward in a members area. So we're on register. Remember, I duplicated the page, so that's why this is all looking like register. I can go ahead with that and get rid of that. I just couldn't be bothered to set up all the menu again. Let's add on here and scroll down to where we had login, and we choose register. So this is free registration, so they're joining the site. Okay, if you wanted to sell access to it, you'd add a button, and on the button or whatever, set up what you're selling. On this drop down list you would choose your funnel, so when they pay they get automatically joined as a member, and if you want to, you can join them to an email list and all the stuff we do when people are registering for courses with T4S.site. However, we don't want that, we just want free registration because we're lovely people. Free registration down here, click on register. We then have our registration form. Pop, usual bits and pieces, so we change that to Oswald, make it slightly bigger, font size, font color, I want that to be sort of in line with register. That's that. Button, click on the button, change the background color to brown, the rollover color to, I think it was that one. That will do nicely. Borders was black. Tick pushing when clicked. Boom. Save. Jobs are good. Quickly check on tablet. That's cool. Mobile. I'll just get that button a bit bigger. Let's keep standard. Always stretch them across. Boom. And we just edit this element. Where do they go after logging in? Well, they're going to go to the members page. Connect to an email list is completely optional. This would be handy because although it's free registration, the very least they can do is pay with their email address. So you can stick on email address and spam them until they buy or die, as my mentor said. A bit dramatic. Right, save. Pretty good. Right, so where are we? So we're logged in. We get our members only site. That's cool. Let's go and log out. Come on, click. There we go, log out. Alright, so when we log out, we just get login and register. We register. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Register. If they've already registered for a course on T4S.site, they get an email saying you've already registered, you use the same login details and the same password, and so on and so forth. If they're a brand new user, they get an email informing them where they've got to log in. That's one last good point. Let me just click on here and then we are done. So I always read out my passwords. Don't do that. Right, so this is the last thing. This is something we cover on the courses, but I think it's quite important and I quite like to make sure we're covered. When somebody joins, they get sent an email with the details with a link to the first locked page in your funnel. So this will be sent to the members only page. They'll get to the members only page and by default they'll get a pop-up saying login, which is a bit meh and a bit yucky. What I really want them to do is use the login page. And what you can do on edit funnel and advanced down the bottom here, you can do a redirect for locked pages to another page. And I want to send them to my login page. Close, save. So anybody joins, they get the email saying click here to go, they get sent to the members only page because it's the first log page in the funnel, and that then redirects them to the login page where they log in and go back to the members only funnel page. Cool. If you want to do your own custom login page that they go to after registering, you could sneak in a lock page above this one anywhere. Make sure it's not on the menu, and then it just sort of floats around and you can redirect it to that page instead. But I quite like this idea that you just redirect them to the login page because that's what they want to do. And now we have a fully set up website with the ability to register and log in and access locked and secure content, whether it be a course or members area or whatever. And I really like it. I really like it. Last thing I would do if I was doing this is register a custom domain name, which you would do at T4S.site/tutorials, and down the left hand side you go to custom domain name and follow the steps there. It's boom boom, step 1 to step 4. It's mostly me, little bit of you, to create www.whatever.com for your funky new website. That'll do, I think. That'll do. Okay, cue outro.